Hello you guys, I hope you guys are all doing great. This is the nail art design we're going to be working on today. The colors I chose are like a really dark, rich brown and pink. So you go ahead and choose your two favorite colors you want to use for this design. And apart from your two favorite colors, you're going to need white and green. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to apply your lightest color you have chosen, the lightest of the two colors you have chosen. After that, I'm gonna get my dark color, the dark one. See if I could put it there. I'm gonna get the dark color that I chose, and I'm gonna do sort of like a swervy wave starting here, and we're gonna go all the way around until we end on this side. It's not gonna be straight, it's gonna be swervy. So let's get started. I'm gonna get my dark polish, and I will be putting the names of the colors I used in the description box in case some of you guys want to know. So I'm gonna start right here, and I'm just going to go round, 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 and it could get pretty sloppy doing this, but you could just clean it off afterwards. So all I'm going to do is I'm going round, round, and I didn't fill my brush too heavily because all I'm doing is I'm trying to do the guideline so I could fill it in later. So I did something like that. I could probably go even a little bit deeper on the bottom. Just like that. Okay, so now I'm going to fill up my brush a little more, and now I'm going to fill in everything. Just like that. It's a very simple to do design, you guys, and you could try it in your favorite colors as well. So this is the part that gets really sloppy when you try to get into the corners here. Okay, so there we have filled it in. So we have sort of like a wavy side swipe. Clean that out. There we go. The next thing I'm going to do is, let me see if I can show you guys there. We're going to get our white piece of paper, and we're going to glop it with white nail polish. So I'm going to glop my piece of paper with my white nail polish. And there you go. I'm going to get my dotting tool, the biggest size of my dotting tool, and I'm going to make a 4 dotted flower, the one you see right there. That's the flower we're going to work on. Half of the petals are going to be on the dark area, and then the other half on the pink area. So I'm going to start my first petal right there. The next one right there. It's just a simple 4 dotted flower that we've done before. And then the last one right there. Okay, maybe I could do this one a little bit bigger because it looks smaller than the rest. Well, it still looks a little bit small. Let me see if I could. Well, a little bit better. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to get my dotting tool with a little bit of a smaller dot, and what we're going to do is fill in the brown area where the brown meets the light pink. We're going to do dots around there. So I'm going to do that. 2. Now going around the bottom. And I'm going to try to dip every time because I want all my dots to be about the same size. If I wanted them to go from big to small, then I wouldn't redot so much until the end. Okay, so there we have it. That's what we've done so far. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is, now that my flower is a little bit dry, I'm going to drag it in with my dotting tool. With the thin part of my dotting tool, if you don't have this thin part, you can use also a toothpick. Anything with a pointy tip, even maybe a sharpened pencil. So here we go. All we're going to do is we're going to drag the flower inward from all the dots. Inward, inward. So let me redo this one again because it didn't come out too good. This one right here. Okay, now the top one. Now the side one. And there you have your flower. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, let me do this one again. Maybe it wasn't dry enough, so. Okay, there you go. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get my rhinestone wheel, and I chose a pink rhinestone to add to my nail art. So I'm going to glop the middle of my flower with clear polish, very lightly. I'm going to get my stick that I'm using. I'm going to dip it just so it could be tacky enough for me to pick my rhinestone. I'm going to place it right in the middle. There you go. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the leaves you see there. And they're not perfect leaves, you guys. They're just imaginary leaves. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glop my piece of paper again with white polish. Fresh white polish. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch and drag. That's how I'm going to do the leaves. And then we'll work from there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to very lightly touch and drag. Just like that. The next one, I'm going to touch and drag. Now the one down here, I'm going to touch and drag. Very simple to do. Very, very simple to do. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my green polish. Okay. Oh, that one's really gloppy already. Okay, I'm going to get my green nail polish and I'm going to fill in the inside part of the, I'm going to try to do a straight green line in the middle of the white leaves I just made. So here we go. I'm just going to try to do a very light mark, just like that. Very, very light mark. Now down in this one, I'm going to do the same thing. Very lightly. Now on the one up here, which is a little bit more difficult for me because I can't see it, I'm going to try to very lightly draw a line, just like that. So that's how you guys are going to get this design done. It's very simple to do and it's very fun, especially because you guys can choose your favorite colors. And I don't know, it's just a fun look. I love the way the dark looks with the light pink. I hope you guys like this easy design. Take care, you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.